Well.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. Thanks, Joe. Thank Joe. That was Joe's.
That was your pick, huh?
That was my pick. Yeah.
Yeah. All the studio tracks that we're playing today, with the exception of one, were songs that were sent in, basically requested by you. Or actually, yeah, that was Skybird White with Afterglow. I didn't even load mine, which is good because we may run out of time.
That's weird because I almost called my last band Burnt Toast. And that would have been really cool. Buttered burnt toast.
Did it leave a bad taste in people's mouths?
Most of the time, yeah. Yeah.
Real gritty.
Yeah.
Oh,
gritty.
man. Okay, well, speaking of gritty, why don't you guys play a song for me? I don't know if it's gonna be gritty or not. That was a bad transition, but hey, I'm still a student.
Well, no, I mean that's cool. That's cool. We the last CD that we did that came out is called Three Winners Volume 1, in which there's going to be 3 volumes of it, and this was the first song off of that one. Yeah, first single off of that one. So.
Alrighty, well, get ready to play. I'm gonna turn my mic off, and I've got my tech here taking over the board, so you sound all good and pretty.
Taking the board.
See how it goes.
The song's called Wait.
This is how sometimes I'm just running through the dreams inside my head. Oh, and all I see, all these lives in front of me. Well, I've been holding weight, but it's slowly slipping down to the floor. Yeah. Well, I had control, but I don't have control anymore, no. So when the seams break, I won't care anymore, no I won't. I'll push right through your life, even up the score, and I'll find you circle around again, oh, again, when you throw your weight around. I'll admit it now, baby, I'll admit it now, maybe I was wrong. But my stubborn soft desire, it kept us moving strong. I was holding back, but I'm not holding back anymore. No, no, you've only got one life, so I ain't wasting mine anymore. So when the seams break, I won't care anymore. No, no, I will not. I'll push right through your lies and even though the score, and I'll find you circle around and and wait. You throw your weight around, you might find you get what you need. Yeah. When you throw your weight around, you might find you get what you need. What you need is right in front of you and me. Yeah. come around again, yeah. When you throw your weight around, oh, when you throw your weight around.
I have headphones on. Can you all hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Am I broad? Oh.
God.
Well, you stole my headphones,
Now
Pat.
you're at a real good level, though.
No, really, you're at a lot better level now that you don't have your headphones on.
Okay. Well, then I'll just keep them off, I guess. That's the way you radio. Sure. Anyway,
Here you go.
I like to radio with no headphones on. I just wing it.
I radio
Safe
as well.
radio.
no snare in my headphones. No, anyway,
I said, I'm sorry, Mama. Snare. I have
I
no
had to
snare.
clean out my entire everything, not just
One
my
day I was
closet.
walking by with a Walkman on and I caught a guy giving me an awkward eye, struggling him up in the parking lot, but it's dark at night. Pardon me trying to park a Dodge when I'm...
Slow down so we don't get copyright violations. Or
Yeah,
anything.
none of that.
We're not paying money to do. But speaking of funny stuff, while you were singing that and he was on the board, I was over here by this giant stack of CDs, and this caught my eye. Because I have this. This is the Bella Charades All Friends No Fans CD, which they were a local pop punk band. Really cool. So I opened it up and started looking at it. That's not the CD that's in there. The CD that's in the La Bella Charade case is America's Favorite Millennium Dance Party from 1999, featuring Genie in a Bottle, Mambo No. 5, We Like to Party, Summer Girls, Larger Than Life, I Need to Know, You Drive Me Crazy, The Hardest Thing, Smile, and I Drive Myself Crazy.
Was the one?
Is that K-Tel?
No, but Mambo No. 5, is that the dude that
The
says all
Lou
the
Bega.
girls' names?
Yeah.
Yeah, really. That song was terrible.
All of those songs are terrible.
What's Genie in a Bottle?
That Christina Aguilera song?
That's a gift.
Huh.
That's NSYNC, Christina Aguilera, 98 Degrees. I think Ricky Martin is one of
Really?
those songs. Yeah,
I don't know any of these songs other than
Your
the
tech
Mambo
just tried to
No.
give
5.
me a Yoko Ono CD.
he tries to give every band that CD. It never works,
I'm gonna
obviously.
take her eventually.
Nobody wants
I
it.
could sing her. There's probably no copyright there, right? Nobody knows what she's saying.
Well, okay, you can say the same thing about Dylan, though. And I mean, there's definitely copyrights. Dylan.
Bob Dylan?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can understand what he's saying. He always talks.
He wrote everything.
Yeah.
Must be some kind of way out of here.
I got nothing.
You do better than Fallon, man. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't understand this at all. Why do you guys have this?
I don't know.
Millennium Dance Party, for those of you that are out there. This is a terrible CD. Don't get
My
it.
question is, why is it in the La Bella Charade case?
Yeah, which means that you have to find this CD case to locate that CD.
Well, I have the CD very accessible in my car because Sweatin' to the 80s is one of my very favorite songs, and that is on the CD. But, yeah, this was the first local show I went to, like, after I decided, like, in years. Like, an 8-year stretch was the CD release for the CD after this. So
Were you frozen in carbonite for those 8 years that you didn't go?
I wasn't very happy with what was going on in the scene.
Too much country music?
No.
Spandex?
No. Just
Lack of spandex?
competition in politics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Community, not competition.
Yeah. It really is all about community. Like, I could care. Like, the only thing is that, you know, don't expect me to wear leather pants. You know, I'm going to totally, and I'm going to respect people from now on that wear vests that are in bands.
Did
I'll
you
be
ever
fine
see
with
that
it.
episode of Friends where Ross wears the leather pants?
Yeah, and he couldn't hardly get out of them. It was so
So
sweaty.
he made a paste out of the glue and the powder, or the glue out of the powder and the lotion. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I thought of when you said don't.
Well, what about your leather Speedo?
No.
No? No.
No, I think it would be better to have all wetsuits on stage.
All wetsuits.
All wetsuits, yeah.
With Uggs?
Those, no.
No Uggs.
No, those,
Crocs.
Crocs, yeah, the real ugly shoes with the holes in them.
Wetsuits and Crocs. That sounds like a fantastic music video.
Yeah, and you'd be comfortable. And if anybody throws any water on stage, you won't get wet, you know?
Well, Crocs have holes in them.
So your feet will get wet. Those lights are what's so hot in here. You better rub this genie in a bottle. It's those. I could cook
That was-
marshmallow. If I had a stick with a marshmallow, I could cook a marshmallow over that light right there.
They stole them out of somebody's hedges.
That's what your problem is. That's the.
They
that's
stole
the
those
whole-
out of somebody's hedges in Florida.
Yeah.
It's getting hot in here.
Yeah.
Let's not continue that.
So it's kind of cool. You guys look like you're broadcasting out of a mall.
At the food cart.
Yeah, it does. It reminds me of
At
the
the
food
food
court.
cart here.
This is second. This is
Where's the
second person
Sbarro's
that said
at?
this recently. We don't have. We have a Pizza Hut.
A Hot
Oh, that's
Topic.
cool. And I noticed you guys got a U.S. bank, too.
We sure do.
That's my favorite bank. They're open on Sundays. That's a musician's bank. It really is, because we get paid a lot, and then you
You
can't...
get paid a lot.
You can't
Not
cash
really.
Where are
music.
you playing?
Not doing music.
Okay.
Day jobs.
Yeah.
I was confused.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about what we get. No, okay, well, then we must be one of the lucky ones then, because
I was
bands
just
aren't
joking.
getting paid?
No, yeah.
If there's bands out there that aren't getting paid, you come talk to me. We're going to help you out. We'll get you at least
that was
$1 per member before you leave.
it,
Should always make
I've got
something.
enough to hit the dollar menu
Yeah.
on the way home.
You should always be able to get a McChicken on the way home after a show.
all of the McChickens, all of them. It's an inside joke. Don't worry.
All of the McChickens?
All the McChickens.
I will take all of the McChickens, please. With the man fry.
Yeah.
Man fry.
Yeah, can I tell you a good fun story real quick about our drummer?
Sure. What's up?
Okay, this is great. So he every time he goes through the drive-through and orders, they say, "Okay, ma'am, that'll be $8-something or whatever. Please pull through." And he told me one day, he's like, "That really bothers me that they always call me ma'am."
Does it bother you?
It bothers me a little.
But he's just very light-spoken. So our bass player in our other band told us, he's like, "Just when you go through, tell him I want a man fry."